How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video on the MPH channel. Now in this video we are going to be looking at 5 tips to help improve your experience on F1 Manager 2023. The first tip is setting yourself a challenge. So when you start a new career, the main screen can be a very daunting experience, with only a choice of picking one of the 10 F1 teams to manage. This is why you should try and set yourself a challenge. This may be trying to take Williams back to the top of F1, or attempting to make Lewis Hamilton an 8-time world champion. The list is fairly endless, so creating your own story is the perfect way to start. My second tip is never stopping your development on your cars and facilities. So as you progress through your career, you will always want to keep on top of developing your car and the team's facilities. This comes with many different boosts for performance, morale, and team attractiveness. As we all know, Formula One is all about the development race, and if you fall behind on this, it may impact your experience. While mechanical development is important, it is also extremely important to keep on top of your personnel and their development. An example of this can be if you have a young driver such as Oscar Piastri with his high growth potential ceiling. You can pick training exercises to help improve on his weaknesses, which will also improve his performance on race day. This is also the same with your staff and pit crew. If you can look to improve on their weaknesses, this will also help you in the long term. Pit crew training has changed this game and lets you take more control of the gains you make, whether it be improving pit stop speed, minimising pit stop errors, or even allowing your crew to rest. You'll receive an email on a monthly basis, so always make sure to try and make the best decision. Moving on to my fourth tip, and that is scouting. Now, scouting is another important area to look into, as they help you gain a more thorough understanding of potential new drivers and staff. There are 2 different types of scouting reports: a standard, which takes 10 days, and a detailed one, which takes 30 days. This may be sending a scout to look at Max Verstappen, or maybe even the next young talent coming through F2 and F3. Now we head to the race weekend, where we move on to the final tip, which is maximising your driver's preparation. This is another new feature to this year's game, and takes into account 3 goals achieved in the practice sessions throughout the weekend. The first is your driver's track acclimatization, and this is your driver's knowledge of the circuit. Second is your driver's parts knowledge, and please remember that this will always drop whenever you add a new part to their car, so always look to get as much running as possible with the new parts. And then finally is your driver's setup knowledge. You will always want to be chasing for an optimal setup, and to achieve that, you must move the sliders within the markers from your driver's feedback, and this will lead you to the best possible race setup. I hope that these 5 tips have helped you out in your experience on F1 Manager 2023, and if so, do feel free to leave any other recommendations in the comment section down below, and I hope to see you in the next video.